Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Chrono Cross. For tonight, Necros forgot to turn on his mic, but realized well before we got into game. So, welcome. I did not do anything I was supposed to do during the week. In fact, I completely forgot to do about it, mostly because I haven't been feeling super great this last week. And as a result, I will be taking tomorrow off. There will be no Conan tomorrow. This is largely to ensure that I am rested enough in order to do Saturday's RimWorld stream rather than skipping the same stream 2 weeks in a row. I thank you all for your understanding. Now, let's get things underway. Talk to me, ghost person. Perhaps what we're doing is wrong. Oh, yeah, we've already talked to this guy. I remember I was supposed to do something, but I don't remember what I was supposed to do. I think I was supposed to grind the area or something. Oh well. I'm sure somebody will remind me in the comments or something. Oh boy. It's been a long week. I'm still feeling rather under the weather, and as a result, tonight's stream will probably be short too. I don't know how long I'm going to go for. Basically until I can't help but feel not great anymore, I suppose. So where we left off last time was this room here, I think? Yeah, we just picked up the chest. Okay. So we need some sort of lock release code. I mean, there's only 99 combinations. We could brute force it, right? Right? Alright. Speed things up. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to grind elemental dust. That's what it was. I might have actually done that. I think I did that a little bit post-stream. But not a whole lot. It's fine. I wasn't planning on making the rainbow weapons today anyways, so... I mean, I was, but it's not the end of the world if we didn't. Yeah, but what's the lockout code? Oh! That just allows me to flip between the two. Interesting that Gaia's Navel and the sea existed regardless. Then again, Gaia's Navel reminds me of the spot in Chrono Trigger where the dinosaurs continued to exist. I think that's probably the intent and why it was added, because it wasn't in the original Chrono Trigger from what I remember. Go up to the 3rd floor. Oh, I should probably do the basement too, eh? Start at the bottom, work my way up. That's the exact opposite of what I just said, game. Please present Central Lab Zone registration card. Okay, so I can't. Wait, I needed to be on the 3rd floor, because I already searched the 2nd floor. Elevator goes up, elevator goes down. Elevator goes up, elevator goes down. Up and down, up and down. Hello, person. Talk to me. The DNA records are poems and music. Adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Perhaps the DNA of the ones who make contact with the flame is recomposed within the sound they by the sound they generate within. I wonder if life forms are just dreaming in an endless flow of music. Lavos, an extraterrestrial life form that is thought to have fallen from the heavens 65 million years ago. On the timeline that existed before history was changed, Lavos was assumed to have slept deep below the planet's surface, sleeping and consuming the planet's energy up until the day of destruction known as the Apocalypse. There are those who believe that 12,000 years ago, the legendary ancient civilization known as Zeal came into contact with Lavos. That fateful encounter is said to have resulted in Zeal disappearing from the surface of the planet within the space of a single night. However, the very existence of the ancient civilization of Zeal has never been proven, so the theory cannot be confirmed to this day. On some timelines, Lavos appeared on the surface of the planet in the year 1999 and brought the world to ruin. However, a group of young time travelers saw where their planet's history was heading and through their actions rewrote time. Humans and reptiles. 65 million years ago, reptiles who evolved from reptiles had developed their own unique civilization. This was long before the ancestors of humans who developed from primates had developed their civilization. Excavations carried out in the central continent of Zenon have revealed that the reptiles already had advanced architectural skills in the prehistoric area, but Lavos' descent to the planet's surface and the Ice Age this brought about rang the death knell for the reptiles and their civilization. After that, the reptiles slowly disappeared from the stage of history. However, in the distant past, humans could have been defeated in the contest of evolution and reptiles could have continued to develop. It is not unthinkable that such a timeline could exist in another dimension. And there they're talking about the ending where that happens. Everything is purely a problem of possibilities, and the world is only stabilized by the viewpoint of one who observes it. So now they're gonna just tell us all about the various endings of Chrono Trigger. But I want to run into the laser beams. Blomp. Ooh, treasure chest. We found a rainbow shell! I guess the game's telling me I should have ground out those. I don't think I did too much. I mean, there's always the chance I did and just forgot about it. Yeah, I did not do it. I still need white and green. And grinding those is time consuming, but I hear there's like mannequins or something that I can grind. That should be fine. That looks like a boss fight. Model of brain evolution. Model of brain analysis. Model of brain behavior. Model of lower animal brain. Okay. Memory scanning and imprinting is not that difficult a thing. As a matter of fact, it is possible to simulate the thoughts and feelings of each individual. These are just electric signals that flow around the circuitry of the brain, after all. The vessels of flesh can be reproduced through cloning, and the soul stored within these fleshy vessels can be simulated as well. Thus, one could even go so far as to say that death itself no longer exists. However, this comes at the cost of destruction of the individual, the loss of variation. In which case, is there truly life where there is no death? We control human emotions using neurotransmitters. That means that by manipulating the nerve transmitters inside their brains, it is possible to control the feelings and even the personalities of humans. Fate uses the records of Fate to connect directly to the brains of humans with whom they come into contact. Fate not only imprints what actions the humans should take into their brains, but also rewrites their personalities and feelings. Well, that's just wonderful. Life forms on this planet developed from single-celled microorganisms to protozoans. Then from fish to amphibians, from reptiles to mammals, and eventually to humans. Beginning with a cerebral neocortex, which only exists in higher mammals, the arthropod brain enlarged at an accelerating pace until it became the human brain we know. Could the reason for the abnormal development of the human brain be the biological contamination caused by Lavos? It then follows that humans are really heterogeneous life form or foreign matter as far as the planet is concerned. Humans are a sudden mutation caused by the contact with Lavos, an alien life form that fell to this planet from space. That is why humans are, biologically speaking, unbalanced and incomplete. Internally inconsistent and disconnected, human existence is plagued by contradictions. An incomplete species torn between love and hatred, whose very being is self-contradictory. Well, I tried to go around. I tried to take the non-violent option. We're gonna try and do a summon. Accidentally hit my thing. My keyboard. I've been loosely watching Had to Do a Thing. 300 gang. Welcome, Chloe. How's it going? How's that thing going? Riddle's angry. Well, we're not getting the summon off this time. No stream avatars? Yeah, I said I wasn't feeling great and got a bit of brain fog going on. I forgot that. The thing is going well. Glad to hear it. Stream avatar should be up in just a moment. It's loading. Loading, loading, loading. Stealing focus. Wow, she's overheating and she's frozen. What a wonderful state. And suddenly my controller decided to stop being detected because of the... There we are. When something steals focus from Chrono Cross, the game really doesn't like it, and it stops detecting input. Gonna get ya! The terrible puns. Alright, Surge. Give this thing a meteor shower. Machines love meteor showers, right? They're amazing, I don't know what you mean. I don't like puns, so... I make puns because you guys like puns. That seems painful. Chop it down to size. All that for Hellbound? Are you kidding me? Rub some ointment onto Miss Riddle. Only the best of tasks for Surge to do. It's interesting that it seems like the third floor doesn't have a stairwell entrance. It literally doesn't, it's barred. Okay. We're gonna have to come down to get that chest from the 4th floor. Blah. Blah. Oh, boy. Let's do this way first, because the 4th floor seems to be where we'll get the key to go to the basement. Excuse me, we need to go down the stairs. Oh, hey, there's a guy just chilling in the stairwell. What do you have to say to us, guy in the stairwell? The chief said he was going out for a walk. He's probably by the dock somewhere, gazing out to the sea. Yeah, I already talked to the chief then. Ah, it was just a crappy magnify. Once we make the final adjustments, the experiment will commence. We may appear to be a military research center, but the actual subject of our research is time itself. Great, the military wants to research how to control time. Huh. The institution was established under the utmost secrecy by the central government. We're conducting a simulation of phase shifting. Beep boop. Welcome to the channel, Oni Scythe. Welcome, welcome. How's it going today? Everyone gather around. Let's see. In the 11th century, a scientist by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg, which utilizes miniature black holes. Government controlling time sounds awful. Yes, it does. I'm doing well, but I am feeling rather under the weather, so this is going to be a shorter stream than usual. Thank you for asking. Whether this could actually be possible or not is still a subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made. Wow. According to her theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point, which pulls in everything else, into a ring formation. Yes and no. I had played through a considerable amount of the game up to basically where you become Lynx in the past. This is the first time I have gotten this far in the game. So, yes, it is the first time I'm playing through to completion. No, it is not my first time playing the game. Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various spacetimes. Time eggs have already existed during the reign of the ancient dynasty we heard legends about. We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not have even existed. We can do this ourselves. But the legends say they altered time using a time egg. That's just a legend. There isn't even any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed. The experiment should be starting soon. After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in the barren sea of El Nido, we built artificial islands and established Chronopolis. This was all done to facilitate our top secret research. But now our research is about to come to an end. Once the final experiments are made, once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence. It's just a matter of time, so everyone should keep up their good work. The chief hasn't returned yet. He hasn't? Then we'll have to hold off until he gets back. Okay, so they want me to go and find the chief down at the docks. Time is not absolute, but elastic. It is both relative and subjective. Individual differences emerge as time changes. Perhaps people, all life forms, exist in their own separate strands of time. Is time independent, marching to the beat of its own drum? Ha! Ridiculous. How kind of them to explain how time works in this universe. Only personnel registered as Arbiter may enter. Okay, so we have to go and get the chief from the docks. Are there more of you? Blah. Blah. I love the sound effects in this game. And I love this game in general, no matter how much people hate it for contaminating Chrono Cross, or Chrono Trigger, or however they want to put it. Talk to me, buddy. The Time Research Lab, which served as the foundation of this research center, appeared out of nowhere in the year 2300 and was headed up by the scientific genius Balthazar. However, at the peak of his career, he simply vanished. We've continued his work and have come this far. Our work is almost complete. Well, it's about time I headed back. The experiment's about to begin. Man, I'm glad we can speed up those long walking cutscenes. Beep. Blah, blah, blah. Up we go. Downside to speeding things up, if you forget to turn it off, you run into enemies. Don't you love our 72% hit rate? And how we miss the majority of the time with it? Though, it is still better than XCOM hit rates. Wait, what? Did it just shoot itself? I am rather confused, because that damage number appeared over its own head, not one of us. Here. Enjoy the waves. I expected something a bit flashier. You disappoint me. Power seal! Oh right, I was also supposed to grind some of those items. That's fine. What could possibly go wrong with not grinding it as soon as it's available? Uh-oh. This don't bode well for us. This is the observation room. This is where we observed the two parallel worlds. How dare you observe my life? The main computer in Chronopolis is called Fate. Talk to me. Talk to me! Fate is a large-scale prototype completed in the year 2300. We integrated the old mother brain computer circuitry into a more powerful supercomputer. And you didn't think that was gonna go wrong? Mother brain was already homicidal. Fate contains a massive amount of historical data dating up to the year 2400. These people are friggin' crazy. Oh yes, let's integrate the computer that tried to wipe out humanity into an even more powerful computer. Y'all be crazy! There's some nice solid hits. Let's see if we can get the field white. It's almost dead. Well, we got the field white, and then it ruined our efforts. Die, you stupid machine. Found the card key. Time to push the mysterious button. Boop. It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook, covered with mold, was the diary that belonged to my grandfather, who passed away years ago. It contained his distant memories. Does this device play back archives? It looks like someone's memorist. I wonder if you still remember how we first met and our many adventures. It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past. Just by closing my eyes like so and whispering your name into the desolate night. Kid, kid. Radical dreamers. Le Trésor entered it. What is this? Radical dreamers? What does this mean? There's a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, kid? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up and I'm leaving you behind. Got that, Surge? Come on, McGill, let's go. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good. This seems to be an archive from a different time than our own. Aside from the two worlds that we already know about, other worlds and times may also exist. Interesting. Okay. I thought maybe there was more to play, but I guess not. We're gonna save on the first floor docks again, and then we're gonna head down to the basement. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling! Alright, here we go. Confirming access granted. I want to fight the robots! I want to fight the robots! I want to fight both of the robots. Alright. Now, rather than having Surge lead, but it used its gunner ability, so hopefully we have enough. And hopefully it has it. It does not have enough in it. Alright, what's this do? There's light coming out of it, so it clearly does something. Fingerprint and retina scan required. Please step into the circle and hold up your left hand. Analyzing, please stand by. Analysis complete. Fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA all clear. Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered arbiter. Access granted. Welcome back, Chrono Trigger. So that is why Lynx needed Surge's form. Lynx must be inside already. Yes, along with Frozen Flame. And, you know, Project Kid, who is, from what I have gathered, based off the ending of Chrono Trigger, and what's gone on so far, got something to do with Shala and Magus. Arbiter confirmed. Access granted. Where are we? Is that the Frozen Flame? Exactly. Time to beat up Lynx. The hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power. the bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age. Oh, so it's Lavos. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame. Lynx? What took you so long? You had me worried. Worried that you might have perished on the way here. Are you alright? It's no use. I put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacles from us having this talk. Who are you? What are you after? You still don't know? I'm the human incarnation of Fate. The living interface of the Fate computer system. Or, put it simply, I too am Fate. What? 14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs begun to turn. On that night, Wazuki and Miguel set out to sea carrying a sick child in their boat. That child was you, Serge, after you had been attacked by that panther demon. Your poisoned wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina or even Goldove, so they set sail to Marbul in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. Being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm, but they were blown off course and came ashore on this island where they decided to seek shelter. At that time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then, the flame had found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body, but that was not all. Once the security system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective. Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash-tier model circuit board, with extra logic added by another scientist. Fate itself did not realize that the circuit was present within the core of its system, or more correctly, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all record of its detection. Dr. Luca Ashtier. Unbelievably intelligent and incredibly enthusiastic. You might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist. Of course, I don't think it was she who implemented her theory. This was most likely the work of Balthazar, the first curator of the research center. Fate! Bring out the traitor! Bring out Prometheus! Affirmative. You have finally released me. Welcome back. So you're the real Serge. I have waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Serge, I beg you. Please bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons. Fate, eliminate him! Affirmative. Now eliminating Prometheus. Poor Robo. No, you cannot! Serge, please, for the future of mankind. For the future... Idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate. Lynx, why you? Ha! Come, Serge. Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive. Too much for my poor sick voice. Sounds like an alteration to Scars of Time. And we are fighting Fate. Does Fate have anything for us to steal from it? That is all I care about right now. I don't care about anything else. I mean, yes and no. Nothing worth redoing anything. Oh, actually it is pretty damn good. So we're gonna steal from Fate. And if we don't succeed, commencing countdown. 5, Well, that don't sound good. We're not here to steal, or not here to use elements on you, so. Hey, we got the rare steel in one go. Wonderful. Holy light. All right, Riddle, do your stuff. 4. So I'm gonna have to line everybody up to do their thing in one smooth go. Okay, it's gonna use its abilities. We're gonna have Surge do his thing, because he needs to start us off. So, start with Photon Ray. That uses the minimal amount of power. We'll drop a Holy Light again. I doubt we're gonna manage to kill it. Do that. That's enough. Do some Snake Eyes. So we need an increase of 2 in order to pull this off. Please don't trigger its attack. What a waste. What a bloody waste. All that preparation, we didn't even get to fire it off. Oh, hey! It was, what, the God of War? That was nifty. Oh, I need to get Riddle to use her... oh, we need a Unicorn. But Unicorn's no good. Wait. Why are you double casting? They really want a black field, huh? Riddle, do your thing. No. Unfortunately, we need the heal more than we need the damage resistance. Whatever it's gonna do is gonna hurt big time, but we'll manage. Riddle alone should be immune to it, and she has revival stuff, so... Wow, everybody actually survived. It doesn't matter, Riddle immediately Snake Eyes everybody. Great, that's enough. Fire off another flying arrow. This thing... Oh, recommencing countdown. It's nearly dead, though. You're staggering around, Fate. I probably... Oh, had I not cast this, I probably could have gotten away with summoning Saints. Oh well. Here. Never mind. We couldn't manage it. Wow, the computer dissolved. It just has no luck in beating people. Now the magic seal, which is the non-rare drop. No! How could you? I, Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die. Huh? Huh? Where in blazes am I? Surge, what happened to me? Aha! That's it! No! Arrête! Non touches pas! Do not touch it! Kid, I know the feeling you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing. is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself off the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But, s'il vous plaît, kid. Do not drag Surge and the others down into destruction with you. So, as I kind of figured, it seems like Harley, whatever you want to call her, is probably an alternative version of Kid. Shut up, you loony. I know what I'm doing. It's too late. There's no turning back now. Fate has fallen. Fate has died. Finally, the time has come. Indeed, the long, endless night shall finally come to an end. Now, for mankind. I shall make you bleed! Feel 1,000,000 years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. And now we know why the dragons sided with us. Oh, it's the tower. That was Guy's navel that just rose up, right? Or was it Sky Dragon Island? It's pretty. It's also floating in the sky, so I'm not sure how we're gonna get to it. Probably riding the Wingipede again. Terra Tower, it's come back to life again! In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in the time crash. Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled back 10,000 years in time. Maybe this was Lavos' doing. Maybe he saw the possibility of his being destroyed by the adventurers in 1999, and decided to create a new outcome in order to escape destruction. And so, when the experiment took place, Lavos pulled the frozen flame back to the ancient past, where he was only just awakening. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Dinopolis, the future city of the Reptites, Azala's descendants, who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future, perhaps our planet summoned Dinopolis back into the past, maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed away the frozen flame. What actually happened is that fate used the flame to divide and seal the dragons. And now that fate has been defeated, the dragons will join together again to start their revenge. Two, 4, 6. Isn't there supposed to be 7 of them? 2, 4, yeah. They're charging up. The heck? Oh boy, are the dragons fusing? The dragons are fusing! And now they're a super dragon. I don't know, that form reminds me more of Lavos than anything else. Oh, that's what that form was from the opening cutscene. Interesting. I can probably fuse the dragon's tear now. I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Surge. Adieu. Or adieu. Adieu, most likely. Into the flame she goes! Wah. Damn it, kid, you had to go and ruin everything. Give me a frickin' break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time? Yeah. Damn. What's done is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing. The only problem is... So, we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the great SS Invincible can make it up there either. There has to be a way. Yes, the world has infinite possibilities. There has to be something that will help us reach that tower. At least our objective is clear. I do not know how, but we must find a way. So, like, whatever happened to Kid after that? Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up. Indeed. She is resting at Radius's place. Well, at least she can rest quietly there. Plus, Radius will watch over her. There we are. Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it. Oh, so we're going to have to go back to her past and solve whatever her hang-up is? Something like the Dragon Tear or the Masamune? Yes. No use just moping around here. Indeed, we have much to do. However, time will not wait. Then we have to take action. Let's shove off, mateys. Yeah! Alright, I know this was a very short stream, but I think I'm going to call it here. I'm not feeling great, and it is getting harder to talk. So thank you everyone oh so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you're new here, please go ahead and follow. And I will see you all on Saturday for RimWorld, as there is no Conan tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye-bye.